Hi Taurus, this is your reading for the week beginning the 6th of April 2020. It's a general reading, taking a look at the energies that are affecting your life right now. It might not resonate with all of you, there are a lot of you out there after all, but take from it whatever you need, and I hope it helps. So, are you ready, Taurus? See what the cards have got in store for you. Okay, so the first card we've got out here is the Four of Bows, Celebration. Are you having a good time right now, Taurus? It looks like you might be. This is kind of the energy that's setting the tone for the whole reading. This is kind of the issue at hand. This is where you are now. And if you aren't having a good time, I want to know why not. And your focus. The Sun of Life. Wow. Now, this is a pretty good card to have come out. This is all about growth and energy and healing and happiness and love. And you take all those positive things that you can think of, bundle them all up into one card, and this is it. And this is your focus. That's what you want out of life at the moment. And I have a feeling that actually, for a lot of you, you're getting it. And the ones of you that aren't, I think maybe you're on the way there. You're heading in the right direction. Now, your thoughts at the moment. We've got the Ace of Bows, Spark of Life. Now, this is all about new ideas, possibilities, heading in different directions. Maybe, you know, that kind of mental energy that's just propelling you forward. I think your mind's very busy at the moment. You're doing an awful lot of thinking. And your feelings, well, pretty scary. I think there's things at the moment that you're not too keen about having to face. You know you've got to face them. And this card is telling you've got to face them head on. You can't just sweep them under the carpet. You can't ignore them. You've got to deal with your feelings at the moment, whether that's you in general or your feelings for a particular person or work or family. There's an issue in your life that needs to be dealt with, and I think you kind of know that. I mean, it's niggling away at you. And the Archer. Now, this is what drives the issue. This is what's taking us forward. This is what your motivation is heading into the future. Now, the Archer, he's very focused. Very, very focused. And he's encouraging you to maybe not dwell on the issues that we've got down here with the Guardian. He doesn't want you to pay too much. You need to deal with them, but don't dwell on them. Don't focus too much on that. You know, it's more about focus, I think, on these things, these ideas up here. You know what you need to do, and he wants you to put all your energy, all your drive into that. And ahead of us, well, we've got challenge. Now, the Two of Stones, two hares boxing for domination. Now, is there someone that you are locking horns with at the moment? Is there someone that is a bit of a problem for you? Maybe who is the problem down here? I don't know. But going into the future, you need to hang on to this focus, because you need it to get through that issue there. It's not an issue that you can't overcome, but there is an issue, probably with someone else, that is going to be a little bit tricky to resolve. But your instincts, your intuition, that's going to help you through. Now, this is where we're heading, really. This is heading into the future now. And we're looking at a card that's telling you to really draw on that inner sense of what you know deep down, to trust that gut instinct, because it's going to be right. Now, your fears at the moment, yeah, we're coming back to this emotional issue again, the one down here. I think you're a little bit afraid of expressing your emotions. That could be what's causing the problems. But yeah, that's something you need to look at, I think. There's a wariness there about sort of expressing emotions and letting people know how you feel. You don't have to wear your heart on your sleeve. Just be open, explain. If someone's upset you, tell them. And your dreams. Well, your dreams, hopes for the future. We've got a card that means hopes, dreams for the future, ambitions, possibilities. Yeah, I think you're definitely heading in the right direction, but you've got some issues to resolve first, I think, before we get there. Now, I'm going to shuffle again for a bit, and we'll see if we can get some clarification on these. Look at things a little bit more in depth, see if we can get some answers for you, Taurus. Right, so we've got the Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. Now, this is another one that's very much all about sort of ideas and inspiration and acting on it, and it's coming out on top of this Four of Bows one. This one about celebration. I think maybe you've been in a difficult place for a while, and you're reaching that point where you want to kind of wipe the slate clean and, you know, sort of enjoy life a bit more. Yeah, we've got the Eight of Vessels, rebirth, and it's definitely a time for some rejuvenation, some cleansing energy, and coming here on top of the Sun of Life. I think this is what you want, this is what you're hoping for, these are your dreams, your goals. It hasn't been this way, I don't think, for you for a while, but we're coming into this new phase for you, I think. You have got some issues to deal with first, but I think as we come into the summer, you're going to start feeling a lot more settled, and we're beginning that now. That's what's starting here. We're washing things away, all the problems, you're getting rid of them, and it's just setting the groundwork to push you gently into the future. Oh yeah, we've got change. We've definitely got some changes coming up, and this is to come out here on top of the Ace of Bows there, with these ideas and that spark of taking something away from being just an idea to actually sort of creating it, making it, you know, taking that next step. And you're ready for it. You're definitely ready for it. Yeah, I think we've definitely got some issue down here with another person, with someone, possibly a relationship, not necessarily family, friends, could be anything really, but there's an issue here that you need to deal with. You need to be aware of the situation, aware of what's happening around you. Everything you do resonates, it affects other people, not just you, and then it rebounds back onto you as well. You know, you need to sort of be aware of every little thing about you. Pay attention to the little details, because it's those that are going to help you sort of find a way through this. You do need to deal with this issue here, but you need to have your wits about you when you do it. Ooh, Seven of Vessels, morning. Now, I know it looks a bit grim, but actually it's not that bad. It's about letting go of things, honouring what they were, and moving on. So there's some kind of issue in your life that it's time to let go of. And this is here with this focus, and I feel like you can't move on until you've dealt with this. It may be relating to a person or a job, a situation, but there's something you've been dealing with that hasn't made you very happy, which is why you're yearning for this. You need to sort of say, yeah, okay, that happened, and there's good things, and I'll take the good things with me, but the bad things I can leave behind, and you can leave them behind. You need that focus to help you do that, but you can leave that behind and move on into a brighter future. Because you're building something here, you're definitely building something here. We've got the Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. Now there's a lot of creative energy here, and these ideas we've got the Ace of Arrows, the breath of life. We've got the Ace of Bows, the spark of life. And then we've got the Ace of Stones, the foundation of life. So you're having the ideas, you're taking action on them, and they're actually starting to manifest. Now, that's pretty damn positive. You've got 3 aces come out in this reading. No wonder you had the sun come up. Okay, so you have got a challenge to deal with. But it's quite clear that it's a challenge you're going to be able to overcome. And I think you're going to be able to overcome it in quite a significant way, because you're building something really solid here. That doesn't mean you're not feeling frustrations. You're definitely feeling some kind of frustrations, and I think it's connected to what you want, where you're heading, what you feel. I think you're not really trusting your instincts, or no, I think it's more that your instincts aren't really being honest with you. You're overthinking things, I think, more than anything. You're twisting what that gut feeling is trying to tell you, and you've got a lot of really, really positive stuff here. But you're kind of tucking yourself into a hole. Yeah, because we've got the Six of Stones here, exploitation, and this is coming out with the Knight of Vessels, which is all about emotions and expressing your feelings. And I think there is someone who is maybe taking advantage of you, or maybe it's you taking advantage of them. I don't know. But I think this relates down to this situation down here, because this is all about emotions and how you're feeling down here, and you know you've got some issues there to deal with, and I think I'm going to pull another card for those, because I think I need more clarification on that. Yeah, absolutely. The Queen of Arrows, the Swan. There is something, or more likely someone, that you need to be leaving behind. There is definite separation here. I think your feelings are being exploited. Your energies, everything about you. Someone is manipulating and just taking advantage of you, and that's what you've got to leave behind. It's a relationship. I'm almost certain of it. It's a relationship that you need to let go of. It may have been great for you once, but it isn't now. Now is the time to say, okay, that's it. We need to move on from this. And we've got the World Tree, and we basically come full circle. And this is down here with your hopes and dreams. So you're tying up loose ends. You're coming to the end of a cycle, and you're heading out into a new one. There's a lot of changes coming up ahead of you, and I think they might be coming up quite rapidly, and some of them may be difficult to deal with. But ultimately, it's in your favour. Everything's working for you. It might be hard to deal with at the moment, but at the end of it, you're going to be in a much better position to move forward. So, that's it for you, Taurus. Please like and subscribe, and if you'd like a private reading, look for details down below. Thank you.